And stop setting fire to me, I'm trying to explain things. Hello, and welcome to Oddly Specific. Today we are finally in Okhlos. I missed the release date by a couple of days, but it's out now on Steam for a low price of $8.99. I think that's 10% off the normal price. Okhlos is a game by Coffee Powered Machine, published by Devolver Digital. You might recognise from a couple of other titles. It's a indie action strategy game. Basically, you have like a mob of like peasants, like Greek peasants and philosophers and like soldiers that are annoyed with the gods, and you have to go around destroying ancient Greece and killing all the ancient gods off one by one. Maybe a little bit of depth in the, like, from the stat point of things, like if you look at all the things that it keeps track of, and depth in terms of the units and heroes that are in the game. I played through the tutorial already, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to continue from where I last left off. I think I played the tutorial and one other mission. We're in Ephesus, which I think is the second actual level. This is my little mob. It's quite the graphic, seemingly like the resolution takes a little bit of time to get used to. It feels like it's quite close in at first, but you do get used to it pretty quick. So this is my little mob full of like disillusioned soldiers and some heroes and some peasants. You can bring them in, send them further out. Avoid fireballs, preferably. Then it's right. I'm using the controller, so you can use mouse and keyboard, but there's controller support, so I'm using the controller. Right trigger on the controller anyway attacks, left trigger defends to block attacks. I don't know how effective that is against these things. And stop setting fire to me, I'm trying to explain things. Jeez. What are these things? Like centaurs or something? Oh, see, I'm already at quite a late stage of the frenzy mode, so like it keeps track of how frenzied your mob is, and you can start off nice and cool and calm. I don't know if there's any bonus for that, but if you get them wound up enough, you can destroy buildings and all that kind of thing. I'm not sure, I haven't checked to see if there's any like score based thing for actually destroying everything, but I just played the last one to see how hectic it got, and it can get quite hectic. So in the centre of all this, you can see my philosopher at the top there. I'm controlling the mob with the right stick. It's quite fluent, quite easy. But my philosopher is basically my lives. So I think there's a couple more philosophers. You can see one on the right hand side there, two on the right hand side. They're your lives. So if your philosophers are killed by the gods and there's nobody to preach about like how wrong all this, whatever the reason is that they're rebelling for. General mistreatment by the gods, I believe. Alright, there we go. So I've done that level, killed all the enemies that were there, so we can go to the next little bit. I've got a full mob, I have. Hopefully there'll be a hero stall here. Alright, okay, so there's two kind of stalls that I've found so far. One will let you trade the units in your mob for other units. And one lets you trade your units in your mob for heroes who have got like special, like plus defense or something along those lines. There we go, I think we're dealing with this perfectly fine. It does get quite frantic, I suppose is is kind of the point, maybe. I think that little power-up is like an invincibility. Reckless vineyard. I'll call it a wine garden then. That doesn't make any sense. Vineyard. I think inside some of the houses there's some small power-ups as well, like the ham lets you heal your units. The golden idol, I think it is, gives you invincibility. I think that A might be one of my hero's special things, like throw poison. Ah, here we go. So I can trade units for heroes. So I can trade 5 of the red guys, which are like the attacking, you know, like the Spartans. They give you more attack to your overall mob. Green I haven't got yet, I don't think. I haven't got many. Maybe they're healers, I'm not sure. Or that Atlanta I can get for 10 slaves. Slaves are the units that carry your upgrades. So I'm going to take Daenerys? She deals damage to enemies over time. Brilliant. Oh god. Charge straight for me. Got another philosopher, that's good. Oh, he died in a bear trap. Oh my god. I just pressed my Y to not die. I kind of like the destruction on the like the way the objects look when they get destroyed, like the houses and stuff. It'd be a lot more helpful if you'd stay over here where I can kill you. So these are centaurs. So what are the other guys then? Oh, what is it? Satyrs? Is that right? Is that the goat? Is that the half goat one? Yeah. Let's go satyrs. I'm probably wrong. I'm almost definitely wrong, but don't worry about it. Don't Google it. Pretend I was right. Give me my moment. Ugh. In my defense, I didn't know what a horse looked like until then. Look at that. That is kind of cool. I like that. Can I go now? I am just randomly destroying stuff. Occasionally you will come across heroes trapped in cages as well. Ooh. These fireballs are not going well for me. Yeah, the heroes trapped in cages, you don't need to transfer anything for them. Probably see one before the end of this level. Oh, dodge. Really do with like a ham bone. I'm not sure that I heal over time either. Oh, dodge. You move faster when you're not attacking. So, reading through a couple of the reviews of the game, one of the criticisms that I have seen levelled at it is that there isn't an awful lot of content, which, to be fair, I can understand, but then, I don't know, it's kind of just dumb fun, like, I quite enjoy it. Let's get some more defenders for philosophers, that sounds like a good deal. Or was that defenders for slaves? I'll never know. What's going on? Stop poisoning me! But yeah, apparently there isn't a huge amount of content, but then the price tag, it's less than a tenner, so... I mean, I don't know how much content you're expecting. As long as the game's there, they can always add more content. I'm not saying that they will, I don't know for sure that they will, but... Oh, I've just poisoned all my dudes. Just get that. Go invincible, there we go. Okay, unpoisoned, that's good. See, we're back down to a reckless mob now, because I haven't been doing enough killing, destroying. But yeah, for me, for the price tag, I'm just looking for, when I play an indie game for that kind of price, I'm looking for like an interesting mechanic or an interesting art style, something like that, and it is something different. Like, there isn't a lot of these kind of games that you can play, like feels like kind of like a necromancer kind of game, but obviously the guys aren't dead yet, all being well. From the videos that I've watched and what I've read and stuff about it, and what I've played so far, I think you have to set your expectations a little bit differently anyway with that kind of price tag. I don't know, some people will probably disagree with me, but I don't expect like a 40-hour game for a tenner, and I think that's a bit unfair. Right, I can't get any of those. Great, thanks. Oh, my guys did as well. So this is another boss fight, so Dionysus. Wine and ecstasy were Dionysus' strengths. If you invited him to a party, you wouldn't regret it until the following day. Let's go. So let's see what you got, first of all. Oh, I mistimed that quite badly. So because all my guys are drunk, they've all buggered off. Stop dying! they're dying of poison and I can't do anything about it. Oh, he's nearly dead. Go kill him. Yeah, so that was a bit simple. The last one was Apollo, and he had like pillars that were restoring him to health, like the Ender Dragon in Minecraft. He had kind of them going on, although he wasn't flying around. What is that? What did they have over him then? Was that like a morale boost, maybe? I don't know what that is, but it's cool. Is that thing gonna die? There we go. Oh, I died. Okay, luckily I'm this other dude now. Some of the enemy types are pretty cool. I do like them. Let's see what you got for me. We can have more defenders, less attackers. Yeah, that's fine. Buy it for the sake of buying it. At least full health now. Oh! What happened there? Jeez. That went badly wrong. Are these all alive still? Luckily, it hasn't seemed to be too punishing as yet. So these enemies are huge. Let's get out of there. I quite like the graphics as well. Right, here we go. You really have to save up the kind of units that you want if you want to min-max it. Oh, that's poison. I don't know if I can spread the poison effect, so you can catch like, I don't know, plague or something, and the only instruction that the game gives you is to spread out your units. I don't know if that's to stop the spread of plague or whether it's to help spread the plague to enemies. I don't know. Well, those die. I don't know. I lost it. Stop paying attention for a second. Ah, look, see up here there's a hero in that box. So we've got Icarus. Boosts speed by 40%. Oh! Didn't boost my speed, I still died. Less than ideal. Ah, see, look, I'm all dying. Stop dying! It's moving way too fast for me right now. I've obviously lost one of my heroes somewhere because I had a +5 mob capacity guy somewhere. See if I can get through this one and then get you through to the next boss character, just to see if you can, if this one's puts up slightly more of a fight than Dionysus? Alright, here we go. Who we got now? Baracus, maybe? The mob face a new rival, Ares. How am I going to defeat Ares? There's a morale system as well. I'm not totally sure it works. I don't know if it's just like a straight, like, you lose morale then you leave, or whether like you can gain morale by fighting or what. Alright, so this will get rid of that guy. Deimos. There's nowhere for me to pick up any other characters, which is a bit awkward. My ghosts are attacking this guy. It's interesting. Oh, I see he's half dead again. Oh, I'm down to my last philosopher though. I need to be careful. Oh, see, I beat Ares. So maybe the gods are a little bit easy. I don't know. Maybe there's different. I think there's probably different difficulty levels. Oh, Atlantis, which is just like a little pool. It's an interesting little change of map. I like the sounds as well. What is that? Oh no, I've just lost a lot of my guys. Right here. So this is Okhlos. So if you like it, it is on the Steam page. The link will be in the description below. Hopefully this video wasn't too long, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of content, give a couple of my thoughts on it. Yes, there are some concerns that there's not quite enough content in it, but then I think for the price tag, I think it's probably about right. There's definitely a decent amount of variety, as you've seen so far in like some of the enemies, and the gods are interesting, if a little bit unchallenging perhaps on this difficulty level. But it's just meant to be simple fun, and it absolutely is. It is quite a lot of fun. I certainly enjoy playing it. I'll probably play a little bit more as well. But for now, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, consider subscribing to see more indie games coming up. There's a couple at the end of the month, so Final Station's coming out. There's some other stuff that I can't talk about that will hopefully be coming soon as well. But thank you for watching. Leave a like if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye now.